Yo, what's up guys? In today's video I got two very interesting topics that I'm going to discuss and break down. But before I jump into today's video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Thank you guys again for 22,000 subscribers. It means everything to me. But either way, make sure you guys are subscribed. Leave a quick like on today's video. It takes a second, helps me out a lot. And some comments and questions below today's video talking about all the topics I'm about to jump into and break down. Also, check out my last video if you guys missed it. I was talking about a bunch of topics and rumors and a bunch of injury updates and some potential return dates for Patrick Williams and Lonzo Ball. So definitely check out that video if you guys missed it. But either way, let's just jump right into today's video because this article came out, I'd say a few months back, but I still wanted to talk about this topic. And later in today's video, I'm going to be recapping and talking about the whole Vuce trade that happened about a year ago now. And recently, there's been a lot of chatter on Twitter about how the Bulls lost that trade. And honestly, for this whole season, I feel like there's been a lot of hate for Vuce. But either way, back in December, this article did come out, and the article was titled, "Two Superstar Centers the Chicago Bulls Must Keep an Eye On for Future Upgrades Over Vuce." Like I just said, Vuce has had a very up and down season. Recently he has been playing better than to start the season. To start the season, Vuce just didn't look like he knew his role exactly, and I don't blame him. I mean, he was the #1 option on the Magic for years. Get down in the post, and they fed him the ball. I feel like the Bulls still struggled to do that at times. I feel like when Vuce is playing the best is when he's down low in the post, and when the Bulls, I'd say, run their offense through Vuce and just get him more comfortable. But either way, this article was talking about how Vuce is 31 years old. And as I'm recording this video, Vuce pretty much only has one season left on his contract. And he has been really up and down this season due to injuries, COVID, just not knowing his role. And his shooting percentages are all down for this season. Thankfully, even when Vuce, I saw that some stat on Twitter how this is one of Vuce's worst seasons of his whole NBA career. And this man is still averaging, I'd say, about 20 and 10 every night. And that's incredible. And this article was talking about a podcast, and he said he talked with a co-host, Ricky O'Donnell, about a pair of superstar centers that the Chicago Bulls should be keeping an eye on. And obviously, that's the Joker and Cat. I made past videos, I'd say just a week ago, talking about the Joker and Cat, maybe 2 weeks back. Definitely check out those videos if you guys missed it. And let's be honest, the Joker, he's a free agent in 2023. And that is exactly when Vuce comes off the books from the Chicago Bulls. Obviously, Joker is an MVP in the league, probably a top 3 player in the NBA right now. The Nuggets have been playing great basketball. Obviously, Arturas is connected to the Nuggets, and I'd say the Joker, he did draft him. So I think it's obvious that the Joker is linked to the Chicago Bulls, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about this because recently some news and rumors did come out about how the Joker's agent came out to the media and said that how he expects the Joker to sign a max contract this offseason with the Denver Nuggets. And the Bulls insider, Sam Smith, he covers the Bulls and always writes mailbag videos for NBA.com and everything like that. And he even commented about the whole Joker plan, and he said, he thought that was AK's plan. It sounded like a plan. Ease Vuce out after next season when his contract expires. And like I just said, AK is connected to Denver and the Joker. But I think it's quite obvious the Joker is super loyal to Denver, and the Denver Nuggets can also offer him $70 more million than the Chicago Bulls ever can. So that's just not realistic anymore in my opinion, but you never know. Nothing's official until he does sign, I'd say, that contract. So let's look at the second superstar this article did link the Chicago Bulls to, and that is Cat. I think that's obvious as well. Cat and Zach are good friends. They always have been. They played together just a few seasons back. And I also made a video a few weeks back talking about how it wouldn't surprise me if Zach was trying to recruit Cat to the Chicago Bulls in the future at the All-Star Weekend. And with the Joker more than likely off the table, I believe Cat would be a great backup option. Don't get me wrong. I love Vuce. He's been really solid, but he is getting up there in age. And I'm going to be honest, I just don't think the Bulls' big three of Demar, Zach, and Vuce can win a championship. I feel like the Bulls need to upgrade one of those players, and I do feel like Vuce is the weakest link. The only problem with this is Cat isn't a free agent until 2024, and Vuce is a free agent in 2023. I made many videos talking about Vuce hate and a possible extension, and even how the Bulls might look into trading Vuce in this upcoming offseason. But with Vuce being, I'd say, a free agent next summer, the Chicago Bulls might have to give him a 1-year extension, and I am fine with that because, like I said earlier in today's video, even though all of Vuce's, I'd say, shooting percentages are down, especially his three-point percentage, which I'm not sure why. Vuce is still, I'd say, a top 5, top 10 center in the NBA. And it's also a great thing that Vuce's contract next season does go down about $2 million. So that's a big win. So I wouldn't mind giving Vuce a 1-year extension if it is cheap, and then targeting Cat in 2024. I mean, Cat is one of the best centers in the NBA, and he's only 26, and he's getting better year by year. You know, he has had some, I'd say, there's been some drama surrounding his name and him just not being happy with Minnesota. Obviously, Minnesota has been really down in the dumps these past few seasons. They've definitely been more competitive this season, but at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me if Cat did want to dip out of there soon. I mean, Cat is 26 years old. He's a 6'11 center. He is making about $31 million per season right now. He was the first overall draft pick back in 2015. Him and Zach are good friends. They're always talking, everything like that. And on the season, Cat has been playing amazing. He's been putting up amazing numbers. I believe he'd be a great fit and a great replacement for Vuce if the Bulls, I'd say, could pick him up. You know, in 62 games played for this season, he has averaged about 24 points per game, 10 total rebounds, 4 assists, also shooting an amazing 53% from the field and an amazing 40% from three-point range, also shooting about 81% from the free throw line. So definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video if you guys believe the Bulls have any chance at targeting, I'd say, the Joker and Cat in the future. And the final topic in today's video is just a quick little topic that I wanted to talk about surrounding Vuce. You know, this whole season, Vuce has got so much hate. I've said that many times this video, and I'm sorry. But, you know, this tweet did come out on Twitter the other day, and it was a typical Magic fan just saying how the Vuce trade is pretty much one of the worst, I'd say, lopsided trades in NBA history, because the Magic did get 2 first-rounders. Obviously, Wendell has been playing pretty solid in Orlando, and I like Wendell. I don't wish anything bad upon him, but let's be honest, the Magic are terrible, man. You could put up numbers on a bad team. I mean, Vuce is, like I just said, he's having one of his worst seasons in like 4 years, and he's still averaging more points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks than Wendell Carter for this season. Don't get me wrong, this trade was, I believe, a win-win for each team. You know, this trade helped the Bulls organization show that they're doing anything to win now. And I think people tend to forget, even though Vuce has struggled, he's still a walking double-double, 20 and 10 machine. His defense is still solid. I feel like his defense will especially get better when Pat and Lonzo gets back. I feel like it's already improved with just Alex Caruso back. And Vuce was a huge reason why DeMar did come to Chicago. Vuce has been recruiting him for years now. They've always talked about playing together, and Chicago was just a perfect place and a perfect reason why it happened. So I'd still do the Vuce trade 10 out of 10 times. I don't believe either team lost that trade. I do love Vuce. I wouldn't mind the Bulls extending him maybe 1 to 2 seasons if they do miss out on the Joker or Cat. But definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video talking about all the topics I talked about in today's video. Thank you guys again for all the love on the channel and the past few videos. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Have a good one.